Well, welcome in subscribers, welcome in new viewers. How you doing? I'm Ion Prime, and we'll get a good list of stories to talk about for today. And also at the end of this video, I'm going to take a look at 5 of my favorite racing games that I have on my Nintendo Entertainment System. And we'll get into why I'm doing that particular list today, because, well, one of the stories I'll be talking about is Ratchet and Clank is going on mobile phones, and Mario Kart Wii is coming to PC. I'll explain as we get into this video. But first up, we're going to talk about Ratchet and Clank Ranger Rumble. This is a new mobile game that is coming up very soon. Now, it's had some soft launches already in some other parts of the world, Canada, the Nordics, France, and Asia. They've already gotten a chance to play the game in a light version, but it is set to launch globally very soon. That's all we know yet. No release window, no actual release date. You can actually pre-register on the App Store right now or on Google Play. I actually did it through Google Play earlier today, so looking forward to that downloading and get to try it out. Now, it's a hero shooter. So I know that's not the usual 3D platformer that we're used to with Ratchet and Clank. And basically, I'm not a huge fan of hero shooters, but I do want I like the characters. I like the world of Ratchet and Clank. So I at least want to give it a try just to see what it is. And I am looking for something to replace Mario Kart Tour that is shutting down in September. So I don't know. Well, I'll download this and try it out for a little bit, see if I like it. And, if I don't, I can just uninstall it. And if I do, I'll keep playing. But Ratchet and Clank Ranger Rumble coming soon to your mobile device. And Nintendo, they've teamed up with Hasbro for a line of the Legend of Zelda toys that's going to be launching alongside that live-action movie coming out next year. Now, what's not known about this launch is if those toys are actually going to be modeled after the characters in the movie or modeled after a character in one of the games. So there's 3 6-inch figures that will be displayed during San Diego Comic-Con coming up next month. So I think they'll look pretty good. Hasbro always does some good stuff. So we'll have to see kind of what they have to offer with these figures. And, I think they'll look pretty decent, being, again, that it's Hasbro. This actually brings up another question. When are we going to get the trailer for that Legend of Zelda live-action movie? They wrapped up principal photography back in April, so obviously got to go through all the post-production, CGI, all that stuff. So I don't know, maybe September, October, maybe we'll get a trailer. Who knows? It might be not until January before we get a trailer. So we'll see. But looking forward to that Legend of Zelda live-action movie. Could definitely be interesting as long as it's done right. And this weekend, The Odyssey opens up with Christopher Nolan. Of course, just A-list group of actors in this movie. Matt Damon, of course, starring. Tom Holland. I think it's going to be a pretty good movie. And if you go to see it this weekend, you will get a new trailer for Marvel's Wolverine on the PlayStation 5. Now, this trailer is called Ain't No Hero Trailer. You can watch it on YouTube, so you can look it up on YouTube right now and want to check out the trailer. It's about 1.5 minutes. It's a CG trailer, so no actual gameplay in this trailer, but it just kind of tells a little bit more of the story of the game. And the trailer is actually kind of cool because he's fighting throughout the trailer, but in the fights gets knocked into another location that'll be in the game. There's about 4 different locations that are showed off during the trailer. So it's actually a really cool trailer. Again, look it up on YouTube this weekend, or if you're going to see The Odyssey this weekend in theaters, you'll get that trailer. But I am so ready for Wolverine. It is coming out on September 15th, the day after my birthday. I'm so ready to play it. It looks like such a fantastic game on the PlayStation 5, and it'll be on disc, which would be great. And so there's another recompilation project that we will get to check out, believe it or not, next month. This is Mario Kart Wii compiled. Mario Kart Wii compiled. Yeah, try saying that 10 times fast. It was from Patch Ziwa on X. He debuted the trailer, and it'll have online play. It'll have optional retro rewind. It'll have over 200 tracks, and he's able to legally do this because you need the actual disc of Mario Kart Wii to be able to play the game, all the different stuff that they've added into this. So that's kind of the legal workaround to be able to do this, and without Nintendo and their lawyers coming after him. So if you want to check out the trailer, I have that down below, and get to check it out again coming out next month, and should be a lot of fun. I remember playing Mario Kart Wii quite a bit, obviously on my Nintendo Wii. I definitely enjoyed Mario Kart Wii a lot. I think my favorite track was, I don't remember the actual name of the track, but it was the one with the cows in the farm. Yeah, that was probably my favorite track on Mario Kart Wii. So should be pretty cool stuff. Again, that's coming out next month when we'll be able to get to check out that recompilation project for Mario Kart Wii. All right, so with the news of this Mario Kart recompilation, I decided I'd go into my original NES and pull out 5 of my favorite racing games that I enjoyed very much on the console. And first up is, well, Excite Bike. I mean, this is the classic racing game, a motorcycle racing game on the NES. It was cool that you could build the tracks. You couldn't save them though, which it kind of sucked. But hey, but it was fun to build that track, then go race it, and then when you came back, you get to build another one your next playthrough. But getting to race against the CG characters as well, or the AI characters, a lot of fun. But Excite Bike, definitely a very fun racing game on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Now this one might be a little bit of a controversial take for some, because some people just don't like this particular port, but I enjoyed this port a lot in the arcades, and when I saw that it was going to be on the Nintendo Entertainment System, I had to have a copy. And this is Ivan Reitman Stewart's Super Off-Road, and I enjoyed this port of the arcade game. Obviously, the Super Nintendo version is closer to the arcade version than this one, but this did really good, I thought, and I had a lot of fun playing through this, especially as you got into the later levels and you got your truck built up. You really just could destroy the competition racing around. I mean, it almost became unfair how badly you could beat the other racers in that game. But definitely a lot of fun. And if you had that 4-player tap for the Nintendo Entertainment System, all 4 of y'all could play this, which is really cool. So another one of my favorite racing games, and really, I don't think you can call this a racing game, but I'm including it because I loved the racing stage that was on it, and that is the Adventures of Bayou Billy. So you had the beat-em-up stage, and then you had the stage where you could use the zapper to shoot everything, and then you also had that kind of sort of racing stage as well as more of a driving stage, but still, that stage was a lot of fun to play in the Adventures of Bayou Billy. Definitely a very difficult game. I think I've only beaten this game 1 time. I've gotten to the final boss 2 or 3 times, but was never able to beat him. But just that 1 time, I was able to beat the Adventures of Bayou Billy. But definitely a good game. Okay, yeah, you really can't call it a racing game, but I do like that racing level. There's 2 of them in the game. It was a lot of fun. Next up, and believe it or not, this is a game that was from one of the the biggest RPG makers, still today, and this is, I guess, one of their first games, Rad Racer. This was a lot of fun, very kind of the behind the car racing that we got, like pole position and outrun, those type of games, and love playing Rad Racer on my NES. Loved going through it. A lot of fun had on this. And the final of my 5 favorite racing games on the Nintendo Entertainment System should come as no surprise, RC Pro-Am. Absolutely loved RC Pro-Am. A lot of fun. I remember we had lock-ins with a lot of my friends, and if you don't know what those are, if you're of the younger generation, lock-ins were basically we'd get together with a bunch of our friends, and we'd have like this big overnight party, basically, and we didn't get to leave until the next morning when our parents came and picked us up, but we would play a ton of RC Pro-Am during those lock-ins. But yeah, this is a lot of fun playing this kart racer game. RC Pro-Am 2, I really need to find that. I know it's a little bit more expensive, but I need to find RC Pro-Am 2 because I did. I think I rented that one when I was younger and got to play that. And I believe that's the one that had, Or did RC Pro? I can't remember if RC Pro-Am had the weapons or if it was Pro-Am 2 that had the weapons. But anyway, but RC Pro-Am, definitely a very, very fun game to get to play on the NES. Well, folks, thank you guys so much for watching today. I really do appreciate it. And if you liked the video, be sure to hit that like button. If you dislike it, I do not mind if you hit the dislike button as well. But anything I've talked about today, you can do that down in the comments section down below. If you were new to the channel, go ahead and hit subscribe. I'd love to have you as a subscriber. Love to have you as a follower of the channel. And again, I want to say thank you to all of the early subscribers to this channel. Thank you so much for being that early adopter. And I really, really do appreciate it as I begin this young YouTube journey. Thank you so much. And let's see, what else? My sources for everything I've talked about today, I'll have that down in the description below, so you can click on those sources, get some more details about what I've talked about. But keep your controllers charged, my friends, and I'll be back with some more gaming news coming up tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it.